Hey guys, it's Christine, also known as IvyWinter. Today's video is inspired by a question I was asked by a subscriber, Allie M. So first I want to thank you, Allie, for asking it. And the question was, what is my daily Disney parks routine? This isn't specific to each park, what do I do when I go to Magic Kingdom or Epcot or what have you, but this is what is my routine in general when I am down at Disney World. How do I tackle mornings, evenings, do I take breaks, all of that good stuff. This is totally a subjective thing. The way that I tour is probably not the way that you tour or your friend tours or anyone else, and I'm not suggesting this is how you should do it, I'm just saying this is how I do it. Most Disney days, I plan to wake up really early, and then I don't. I just love sleep way too much, you guys. So I'll tell myself that I'm gonna wake up for rope drop, and I just don't do it. The only time I did it recently was for Pandora because I knew I had to do it if I wanted to get on Flight of Passage and Navi River Journey for a second time without fast passes. That's the kind of motivation I need. It's like, here's a brand new part of the parks, get off your butt and go. But otherwise, I always tell myself I'm gonna wake up early and it just doesn't happen. I'll usually wake up about 7:30 to 7:45, 8 a.m. if it's a bad day. And we'll get up, get ready, and be on my way by like 8:15 to 8:30. I'm not a really big breakfast eater, but if I'm down with Rob, I know he and his girlfriend Kat do like to go to the food court and grab a breakfast, so I will usually meet them there. Otherwise, sometimes I will just buy some bananas ahead of time, keep them in the room and eat one of those. Or I'll be that person who waits till I get to the park. I'll hop into Starbucks or somewhere else, grab a croissant, grab a coffee, and I'm usually good to go. Even at home, I just eat a yogurt with granola every morning. I'm not a big breakfast person at all, so I don't really need it when I'm down there either. So I get to cut some time out of my morning with that. I also have a habit of showering at the end of the night after a long day, which, I mean, especially in the summer when you're gross, you've been walking all day, like, you don't want to get into those clean sheets with a dirty body. So I will take a shower at night so that I don't have to in the morning, and that gives me even less time needed to get ready and get out the door. I also do try to keep a workout schedule when I'm down there. I'm not as consistent about it as when I'm home. When I'm home, I work out 4 to 5 times a week. I'm not gonna do that when I'm down at Disney. I'm on vacation, but at the same time, I don't like to totally fall off. So I will try to work out a couple of days if I'm there for a week, at least 2 to 3 days. It's part of the reason why I like staying at certain moderates like Coronado Springs, which has a gym that's accessible. But I don't really need that because every single resort has a running path. If you look at the maps, they always outline what the running path is in the area. And I like to run, so if I can't lift weights or get on actual machines, say I like pop, I can just run around the lake, and that works for me. So I will do that as well in the morning because if I don't, it'll just never happen. I'm not a huge midday break person. I am what some people would describe as the commando style of touring Disney. If I get to a park, I'm there till closing, or I'm hopping to another park till closing. That said, if it's really hot, middle of summer, then yes, I will take a break, if only to cool off. So that might mean hopping in the pool, or if I want it to be a shorter break, I'll just change clothes, sometimes even take a midday shower because gross, you know? Like you just have to get rid of all of that gross humidity. But more often than not, I don't want to make the trek back and forth from my resort to whatever the next park is that I'm going to, so instead I try to take my breaks at resorts that are nearby the parks. So if I'm at Magic Kingdom, you might find me eating lunch at Kona Cafe and the Polynesian before hopping on the monorail and going to Epcot. If I'm at Epcot, I might just take a walk over to the boardwalk, take a break in that hotel, in the lobby, maybe grab something to eat in the area, and then walk to Hollywood Studios. I try to keep my breaks within where I am instead of going all the way back to the room and then all the way back out again. Again, I go commando. I don't like to waste time. I'm definitely a park closer for the most part. I love fireworks. I love night shows. That's a big thing for me. I can watch fireworks every night of the week when I'm there. I try to plan my evenings around the specific ones I love, so like I never want to miss Illuminations. I never want to miss Happily Ever After, so I at least make sure that I am at both of those parks for a night. Now that I've discovered how awesome Animal Kingdom is at night, I'm now making that a priority too. So I'll like plan that out ahead of time, that I definitely want to hit like Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Animal Kingdom for sure in the evening. But that doesn't mean that's the only times I'll go either. Maybe I'll do a couple of nights in Magic Kingdom, because one night I'll want to catch Happily Ever After, and the other I will want to take advantage of that time to go on rides while everyone else is catching Happily Ever After, which I already saw. I'd rather do extra magic hours in the evening than in the morning, so that's usually when you'll find me out and about, and that's how I determine the parks that I'm going to. You'd sooner find me at Magic Kingdom till 1 a.m. than find me there the next morning at 8 a.m. I just can't do it, you guys. I love my sleep too much, but I will definitely stay up if I need to. Also, Magic Kingdom extra magic hours till like 1, 2 in the morning are amazing. Like, you get some of the most amazing experiences when it's that late. So that's kind of my day-to-day Disney parks routine. It's a bit aggressive, I would say, for the most part, but that's just how I like to tour. I like to get everything in there. I like to make the most of all of my hours, because I know soon I'm going to be going home again, and I'm not a local, so, you know, in between trips, even if it's just 3 or 4 months, it's still 3 or 4 months. So I want to make the most of my trips when I'm down there. I want to know how you tour at Disney. What's your daily routine? Do you always take a midday break? Is that like non-negotiable for you? Are you an early morning person? Are you a stay out late person? Do you love pool time? Do you never even touch the pools? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear how you guys experience Disney, because I feel like everyone does in their own unique way. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, then you should like it. If you like me, then you should subscribe. If you don't like me, then I'm really sorry. I tried so hard, and hopefully we can still be friends. Thank you so much for watching another video, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Bye.